Just like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah. That's a good school.
That's cool. What's your major?
Oh, count it? All right. I'm a marketing major, so that's pretty good.
Did you hear about the first date that we talked about, Frankie?
No.
Oh. Did you hear about that?
No.
It was a Friday night. You got to get back on Friday Night Pints. We did it on the show, and then we talked about it. We recorded early, and then I was like, we got to talk about this on Friday Night Pints because I just had to tell everyone about this. We got a call. Actually, can we pull up the voicemail?
Yeah.
Let's just do that because it'll be easier for you to give these two guys the headphones because this is the worst first date. You know what? We'll just turn it up loud so we can hear it through the. Frankie's gonna love this one. It was posed to us as, is this the worst first date ever? And it's almost like, unless there was a date like at the Holocaust, then yes, this is the worst first date ever.
Oh, shit. Is it worse than when the guy
Hey guys,
foreplay?
okay, so I'm wondering if this is the worst first date scenario ever. So one of my guy friends in college decided to go on a date with this girl and they went hiking. The girl brought her family dog with them. So they're hiking. They get like 3 miles into the hike and the family dog slips and falls quite literally to its death down the mountain. So they have to hike 3 miles back down, get the dog, pull the 120-pound dog into the river and literally act like nothing ever happened. My guy friend never talked to this girl ever again, obviously, because how do you even recover from that? So I'm wondering, 1, would you talk to this girl again? 2, is this the worst scenario ever? And 3, what is your possible worst date scenario if there's something better than this? Thanks, guys.
Just imagine. We told you
They rolled it down the river?
just let it go. They gave it a river funeral. A fucking river funeral.
Viking funeral for the dog.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fucking pushing this thing down the river.
First date, 120. I actually pictured her being like, "Can you carry it back?" And like, I have to be like, I'm not
man,
carrying a
that made me
120-pound
cry.
dog 3 miles up a mountain. It's just not happening.
Possibility.
The change in overall attitude of the group from before the dog and after is astronomical.
Well, and then the icing on the cake is that it's a first date.
Right.
So now you have to hike back to civilization 3 miles. And, Fights was like, so, where'd you go to high school?
Oh, God.
So,
what do you do for work? I guess I don't know what's
that.
Oh my
I said I want.
Just like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah. That's a good school.
That's cool. What's your major?
Oh, count it? All right. I'm a marketing major, so that's pretty good. We're similar. It's like, that's a nightmare.
man.
I said that I want like a director, like someone to like make that a scene like that. That's like a Meet the Parents type of scene,
Right?
But just dark and awful. And I want like Frankie to be the guy. Frankie, if you could, I mean, Frankie, imagine that you're
No,
walking along and
I
you just
can't.
hear some rocks like crumble and you hear a dog go like, "Whoop," and then you look over and he's just poof, he's gone. The last thing you see is like a paw. And it's just gone.
like fucking
Frankie.
like a Mufasa style.
I would love to know the conversation that was had to just send it down the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you got to be like, look, this thing weighs 120 pounds. We have a 3 mile hike.
You know what I bet happened?
I'm not a Marine.
You start getting angry. Like, we have a problem here. All right? Your fucking dog just died. It's fucking, I got blood on my hands.
Right, it's sympathy at first and then anger after about an hour. You're like, I'm done with it.
Why the fuck was it on a leash? What's wrong with him?
I have no previous relationship with this dog.
You know what,
I'm
though?
sorry, I don't know what to
You know
tell
what? They're
you.
made for each other now because they hate each other from the beginning because the fucking dog died. They're going to get married.
You either got to never talk again or just marry.
Yeah.
I
would be
I'd
so mad.
I'd be like, why does your dog have any survival instincts? What kind of animal falls off a cliff?
I'm sending this thing down the fucking river, all right? You're never seeing
You know what
Lassie
happened
again.
though? I really bet that they were like, I bet that girl was like, let's hike home, and then we'll like get a car or whatever. We'll come back and whatever. And I bet you they got worried about it being like eaten.
Right.
I bet the guy was like, yeah, we'll leave, maybe we'll come back. And she was like, well, no, then like a coyote's gonna eat it.
But like, even if
Like,
you go
let
get a
him-
car,
well, now
like,
the fish are gonna eat it.
we gonna go park. You still gotta what? Like,
I
there's-
guess it depends on like Like how
I don't
far
think
they
a car's
hiked
getting in there. I think she said like they're on a hike.
3 mile
I don't
hike,
think you
yeah.
can get a car.
But I don't know. I guess I would probably think about getting like I don't know, a fucking something on wheels, roll it back.
yeah.
I don't know. And they were just like, no, it belongs to the
Kevin,
streets now.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, look, I'm not getting a fucking wheel. I'm not taking a wheelbarrow 3 miles up a mountain.
Especially,
I'm not taking
Yeah.
anything 3 miles
Sorry.
up. I'm swimming with the dog. Like I'm
Just
I'm
kill
out
me
of here
too.
too.
I'm
Like,
jumping off the cliff
I'm
next.
also going down the river. I'll
What a
see you
nightmare.
Because
wherever.
what are you gonna? You can bring it to a fucking vet. And they just burn it. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like a human. You
What a
can-
nightmare scene for whoever found that dog down the end of the river.
Yes.
Oh
So there's
my
like little
goodness.
Susie's like fishing with her grandpa, and she's
Just-
like, "What's that?" It's like, "Oh, it's fucking
a
Lassie.
dog.
Yeah.
It's dead Lassie."
Oh,
Spectacular.
my
You fell off, watch your dog ledge, and he's just down here.
Wow.
That you got to rename that like dog point or something like that.
That is so fucking funny. man.
Unreal.
It's horrible.
96% of you motherfuckers watch these videos and aren't subscribed. Shout out to the 4%. You are good people. 4% of people are watching our
That's
clips.
about what the I would guess the breakdown of
Good people versus bad
demographics
people?
in the world.
Yeah.
Good people versus bad people. Probably about 96% to 4.
That's
but Be
fair.
a good person.
But it's not even. I'm not even asking you to be a good person. I'm asking you to push a button.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to click a button.
you can be a bad person still, but just click
You
the
could be a
button.
piece of shit. Just click subscribe. 96% of you watch these clips and they're like, oh my God, that was a funny clip from this podcast. I liked it. And I'm just not going to help them out. The people who work to make it, the people who work to produce it, to post it, to upload it, and there's nothing from you. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe.
Be a good one.